Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're having a spectacular day. What a day we had yesterday. I'm doing this live stream because a lot of my friends asked me to, and it's a really special day because we had amazing announcements yesterday. But first, I want to hear where you're coming from today. What was your favorite announcement from yesterday? We're going to go over them all. We're going to go over them all together, but I want to hear your favorites, what you're hoping for in the future beyond these things. Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you, but I'm really glad you're joining me. This is like an odd stream. We're not usually doing Sunday streams, but I figured today it's a great day to go over them, kind of get our after sleep thoughts. Like we sleep on it, we think about it, we wake up the next day and we're saying, okay, this is what we're most excited about. So really glad to have you with me this morning. Thanks for being here bright and early. We've got a lot of great friends joining us today. Let me go ahead and say hi. We got Lori, we got Marla, Christopher, Ramu, good to see you. Great questions. Ashley, Backstory, Ben, Kristen, Robin, Robert, Kevin, Ashley, Disney Nerd, Anna, let's see, Laura, Robert, Kevin, Disney Nerd, I said it already, Christopher again, Tink, and Kaden. Good to see you all. Thanks for being here this morning. Great to have you here. What are you excited about? I'm seeing a lot of Tron, Star Wars Hotel. It's so many things, though. It's like, I think this was the biggest announcement by far from Disney, because I don't think they've had more things to announce all at once before. Now I can see myself here. The reason I'm leaving that up for a second because I'm going to show you something. We're going to do a slideshow, go over all the details. So that's up for a second, but it'll be coming down in a minute. Yes, AE or 14, you're thinking about those new countries in Epcot. Yes, we're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about that. We're saying good morning first. Good morning from Miami. Yes, Joyce, you're excited about everything. Yeah, you're right. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. And this stream is going to be about our thoughts about it. So I'm going to talk about my thoughts. I want to hear from your thoughts. We're going to take it nice and slow. Yesterday was kind of like a hectic day. We're running around. Oh my gosh, this. Oh my gosh, that. This is more of a relaxed setting. We can kind of just sit back and say, this is going to be amazing. So that's what today's stream is going to be all about. Thanks for joining us today. Oh, I'm so glad you liked that reactions video. That was so much fun to do. I'm looking forward to doing more of those. And I was thinking about it. Maybe that's even better than, I'm not saying better than going. No. I want to go in the future. I do. But at the same time, that's like the next best thing to me. It was doing the whole reactions with you. It was a lot of fun. Star Wars Hotel, Tron, a lot of excitement. Thank you for the live stream bringing us to the D23 Expo. I'm so pleasure I could do it for you, Tink. My pleasure. Robert, what show do you think will go in Main Street? We're going to talk about that, but great question, Robert. Guardians of the Galaxy, so excited. Hi, Amy, how are you? I'm going to try really hard to enjoy Mickey's new ride. Yes, we're going to talk about the great movie ride in just a second. Let's hop right in. So, I'm going to go right into the slides here. Hope you can see me. Let me know that you can hear me and see me. We're trying something new here with the slides here, so we can kind of go through it together. You got some things we're going to look at. The D23 Expo yesterday was amazing, but let's go into those details. This still going on today, by the way. Still going on today. We're learning more about things that are happening, but yesterday was the big day for D23, so let's get into it. All right, first thing I want to talk about, which I think a lot of people are excited about, but wow, it flew under the radar for some, was the Mission Space Green update. Now, they were talking about how they're going to update Mission Space and how Mission Space Orange is going to remain the same, but Mission Space Green is kind of it's going to be a new show. It's going to be a new presentation. Maybe we're going to fly somewhere else, but it looks like we're flying over the Earth and not just to Mars. So it's like two rides in one now, instead of just the same ride with the G's and without the G's. So that'll be a lot of fun. So let me know, as I'm going through these, by the way, I want to hear your thoughts about what I'm talking about, Mission Space or whatever we're talking about. I want to hear your thoughts. Give it let's do a 1 out of 10 scale. So 10 being like overly excited, jumping out of your chair, so excited, and 1 being like, okay, it's there. But I'm looking forward to doing the new Mission Space ride. Considering all the things that they've done and the changes they've made, I can only imagine how much better it's going to be. So, that's going to be a lot of fun, so I want to hear from you. Okay, flying over the Earth. Yes, Ben, it'll be cool to fly over the Earth, especially at night. Looking forward to kind of like having a bird's eye view of Earth, and everybody's just going to be looking at the screen saying, oh, that's where I live, as soon as they pass over someplace that they live. So it's going to be really, really cool. All right, moving on to the thing that I'm seeing a lot of comments about, that space-themed restaurant. What about that space-themed restaurant? That, to me, this restaurant is going to just top them all. I'm trying to envision going to a restaurant, looking out the window and seeing the Earth just rotating around me. That is the thing. I can't even begin to express to you how exciting this is. And Disney, and how far they've come with technology and the screens and all these things. It is going to be amazing. And from Jake, is mentioning, where do you think it's going to be? Well, Jake, is the Wonders of Life Pavilion going to be the new restaurant? Jake, that's a very good question. If I had to guess, I would say yes. But again, we didn't get this confirmed. But I have a feeling that the Wonders of Life building, well, yeah, 10. We're seeing 10s for Wonders of Life. That's great. I'm excited too. 10 plus. I'm feeling great about it. But I do think it's going to take the Wonders of Life Pavilion. How do I feel about the Wonders of Life Pavilion? Possibly, again, that part wasn't confirmed, going away. I feel fine about it. I miss some of the Wonders of Life things. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to the future and thinking about, like, they have the screen, like you're looking out on the screen, you're seeing the Earth. To me, that sounds amazing. Seeing 10 out of 10, seeing 11 from Jake, 8. We got 8s going on. Okay, good. General excitement. Excited about the new restaurant, too. I can't wait, but it seems so far away. Renee, I know what you mean. Wonders of Life was a health pavilion in the Golden Dome. Yes, next to Mission Space. It had Body Wars. It did when I was a kid when that happened. I hope the food they have will match the unbelievable theming. That would be amazing, actually. That really would. I can only imagine it. So someone said Mickey Mini Ride. Okay, we're coming back to it. 10 for this. Considering the changes to Soarin' and new flights of passage, can't wait to experience Mission Space. Alfredo, couldn't agree more with you. Okay, let's move on to the next thing happening right next door to this restaurant. It's the Guardians of the Galaxy Adventure, taking the place of Ellen's Energy Adventure. Now, I think this is fantastic. For me, let's go back. I feel like the restaurant, for me, this is a 10 out of 10. I'm excited about it. All right, going on to Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like this is it's an 8 out of 10. I'm very excited about it, but it's not on the top yet. It's not quite some other places we're going to get to. But this is really exciting. I have a feeling it's going to be so immersive and so, we already have Flights of Passage, and I feel like they say, like, oh, we've got Flights of Passage, and they say we can't keep raising the bar. They said that during the presentation, and to me, it just screams like Guardians of the Galaxy and so many other things that they're going to do. Oh, I'm so glad you like the background. You're enjoying the slideshow here. How would you want to update Body Wars? Well, if Body Wars was updated, it would be cool, but I don't think that's going to happen. I am Groot. Jake Berry, yes, good. You're 20 out of 10, Sean. You must be so excited. 12 out of 10 for Jake, depending on the ride model, but likely a 9 out of 10. Okay, so general excitement, 8, 9, 10. Great excitement. Megan, where are you going to nap now? Very funny. That's a good point, though. I know I've taken some really nice, relaxing breaks inside the Wonders of Life Pavilion, so that's a good point. I don't know. Well, maybe it'll be somewhere in Innoventions, but we're going to talk about Innoventions coming up. Guardians is exciting. I just wish it wasn't at Epcot. 7 out of 10. Okay, Ashley, I can totally understand where you're going with that. 8 out of 10 for Ben. I don't know, not a huge Marvel guy right here. That's fine. That everyone's got their favorites, so maybe it'd be exciting for everyone or some. It's we've all got our favorites, and that's the best part about Disney, in my humble opinion. We've all got our favorites. 10 out of 10 for Marisol. How exciting. I cannot wait for it. I'm looking forward to all these changes. You know what I've been thinking about? How am I going to see all these openings? I've got to go so much. I've got to see all these openings. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Agreed, Ashley. Only thing I don't like is that it's at Epcot. Okay, I can totally understand that. All right, let's move on to, by the way, I'm going to miss Ellen and Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm going to miss them. Wanted to give them a shout out. All right, the next thing that a lot of people, I have a feeling we're about to see a lot of 11 out of 10s here. You ready for this? The next thing that is being updated, we're getting the Tron Lightcycle attraction at Walt Disney World. If you didn't hear, the Tron Lightcycle roller coaster. And when this was announced, we knew it was coming. It was a great rumor. It's a great rumor. We knew it was coming. But to me, this is one of the biggest announcements that came about. I'm so glad it was confirmed. And on top of that, it's not taking the place of the Tomorrowland Speedway. And I want you to take a closer look at the next picture I'm going to show you. Here's where the Tron Lightcycle ride will go. It's right next to Space Mountain. And you can see, look at this picture. You can see a little bit in this picture. Those cars from the Tomorrowland Speedway look rather interesting to me. I just kind of realized that when I was looking at it. Maybe it's just the artwork. Maybe they're just looking at it. But to me, the Tomorrowland Speedway is kind of different. So we'll see if there's a future announcement about that. But we're seeing 1,000s, 30 out of 10, 100 out of 10. 10 million, 100. Yay for Tron. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for it. If you don't know anything about it, it is the #1 attraction at Shanghai Disneyland. It's got lines for days. It's on and on and on. I'm super excited about it. I know that a lot of people are going to love it. It's going to be a smash hit. I know it's going to be a smash hit. And that location, to me, makes a lot of sense. Like right there, next to Space Mountain. I can only imagine the lines. It's going to be amazing. I hope we get an updated Speedway. I agree. I think the Speedway might be updated, given this picture. I don't know for sure, but you can see. It kind of looks like they're on water there. It just looks weird. Here, I'll move myself just for a second here so you can get a quick look at it. But you can see here, hold on, let me move myself out of the way. See how the Tomorrowland Speedway, it's kind of been, I don't know, it looks different. Maybe it's just the artwork. It's hard to know for sure, but we will, I'm sure, find out more soon. Extremely needed for Tomorrowland. I definitely know what you mean there, Twister. Marisol. Okay, hang on. Marisol says, love that it's not replacing the Tomorrowland Speedway. I'm happy about it too. I want them to add things, not replace things. Very happy about this. Space Mountain needs a remodel in Disneyland. Okay, Laura, maybe they'll do that. Who knows? I have read that the Speedway gets bad reviews. Maybe it's going to be interesting though to see what they do with it. We'll see if they update it. How did you handle all the waves of Disney during the expo yesterday? You can watch the follow-up and my reactions to it. I was throwing things. I was jumping up and down. I was so excited. You would prefer Wreck-It Ralph. I think that would be a great idea to have a Wreck-It Ralph at the Tomorrowland Speedway. As long as they're keeping it, I'm happy. It looks like they're doing a remodel of Tomorrowland, doesn't it? It kind of does. That building is currently there, but it might be a remodel of Tomorrowland. We'll see. Maybe electric cars, Kristen. Maybe. We'll see. Motorboat Speedway would be so cool. Ray, it really would, but I kind of doubt it. We'll have to. It does look like motorboats here. It does, but I don't think it will be. Wreck-It Ralph. I would love Wreck-It Ralph, personally. I think it would be amazing. I can't wait for it, but it's going to be great. I know a lot of us are excited. We're seeing 1,000s out of 10. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, let's move over to Epcot and another ride that I'm really excited about. And a lot of people, as soon as they went to the YouTube and looked at Paris Disneyland and saw this ride, they were excited about it too. We're getting the Ratatouille ride in France at Epcot and World Showcase. It looks, I saw the ride on YouTube and I followed up with it and it looks amazing. The ride itself, I didn't want to watch it too many times, but I watched it once. It looks amazing. And the fact that they're adding it, they're not taking away anything. They're just adding it to France, to me, makes a lot of sense. To me, this update is a 9 out of 10. Very excited about it. It looks like a great ride. It's going to keep a lot of people's attention. It's one of the most popular attractions at Paris Disneyland, so I'm really excited about it. All right, we've got 9 out of 10s for it. Okay, other people. Good morning from England. Great, thanks for joining us, Jessica. I loved your reaction to Mission Space Restaurant. Yes, I couldn't believe it. That just came out of the blue. 9 out of 10 for Ashley. 20 out of 10 for Jake. 9 out of 10 for Twister. Kristen's 9 out of 10. Kristen's 10 out of 10. You cry, Gianna. I'm really cool. I'm glad to hear that. 100% for Michelle. 10 out of 10 for Kyle. Disney Family says 100. Okay. Glad to see another ride at World Showcase. I am too, and I feel like this is like the future. This is the future right here. More rides at World Showcase. I'm finally glad Ratatouille is getting a rep over here in the States. I'm so glad that we're going to be getting it and be able to experience it too. 1,000 out of 10 for Laura. You're excited, Laura. I can tell. Renee, 10 out of 10. Very exciting. I'm out of my mind excited for Ratatouille. I've heard great things. I've seen the video. I can't wait for it. Can't picture where it will be. Disney Family, good point. From the announcement yesterday, they mentioned that it would be next to / behind the Eiffel Tower. So I have a feeling that's just going to be behind where they have it now, like this little gateway, and you'll kind of be able to walk to it. I feel like it's not going to be out of the way, but not take over anything. So it's going to be good. Are there food smells in Ratatouille ride? I think there are, and there's also like heat and everything. So it's kind of like the old test track. So I think it's going to be great. Unfortunately, not a fan of 3D rides. Hoping Ratatouille doesn't make me feel sick. Megan, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope not too. So hopefully it won't. Crossing my fingers for you, but only time will tell. All right, so we're getting some great rides from all around the world. You're quite right, Jenna. We're getting the best of the best. You could not be more right. We really are. Coco in the Mexico Pavilion. That'll be a follow-up, but we didn't hear about that. So we'll hopefully hear more about it from the future announcements from the Disney Parks blog. Okay, now the one that I have a feeling we're going to get some low ratings for, and I know this is something that I have strong feelings about as well. So let's talk about it together. You ready for it? Let's talk about the Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railroad. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The fact that the Great Movie Ride has been confirmed by the Disney Parks blog to be closing on August 13th, 2017. I am personally saddened by this. My favorite scene from it was I loved Indiana Jones scene from it, but I also love the Alien scene from it. I want to hear your favorite scene, but I also want to hear about your thoughts about the Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railroad. I am looking forward to a Mickey and Minnie ride. I am. I'm kind of hoping they go back to some older animations of Mickey. I kind of prefer the older animation of Mickey. That's just my personal opinion. This one's okay, but I love the older version. So what I think they should do is like Mickey through the years, like black and white Mickey, and then they continue on until like the Mickey that we have today. I feel like that would be great, but I feel like it's not going to be that way. We'll see. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Disney Nerds got 2 out of 10 on it. We'll see. 0 out of 100 for Kylie. I think this needs to be more Mickey. He started it all. Yes, 9 out of 10 movie ride is outdated. So yes, there's definitely a mix of opinions here. A lot of people love Great Movie Ride. A lot of people think it's outdated. So there's a difference of opinion. I will definitely be missing it. I will miss the Great Movie Ride. But I'm really looking forward to Mickey to having his own ride. I'm looking forward to that. No, Jake's upset about it. Yes, change is inevitable though. Change is inevitable. We expect it. I kind of expected it. Kind of why I went on the Great Movie Ride. You saw in vlog number 1, I went on the Great Movie Ride for, I guess that's my last time. That was my last time experiencing the Great Movie Ride because I will not be back prior to that date. So that's my last one. I'm glad I had an opportunity to experience it. I will miss it, but I'm looking forward to this one. Yes, a hopeful 7. I like that. Raymond, I like that a lot. A hopeful 7. 8, the kids will love it. I have a feeling the kids will love it, Gianna. Oh no, Renee, I'm sorry. This makes your heart feel sad. I'm sorry about that. We are in the minority of being excited for this change. Sorry for all those who will be sad. I know. But, Walt said we have to look forward. We're going to keep looking forward. I am sad about it. I kind of wish it was just kind of a revamp. But at the same time, they want to look forward. They want to move forward. And it's going to come about. So I'm looking forward to the ride. I know that they're going to do a great thing with it. But I will miss Great Movie Ride for sure. Okay. Now, another thing that we found out about more was the details of Star Wars Land. Do you see that model, the detailed look? It looks amazing. It just looks incredible. You can see throughout it, and they did like this whole little preview of where you'll be. There'll be 2 rides, lots of little merchants, and the thing that's really exciting for me, this is the 9 out of 10 thing for me, is the fact that Star Wars Land, or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, is what they're calling it, is going to interact with you. And I have a feeling this is going to be linked to your magic bands. So I think that this is going to be 2.5D though. Yeah, I saw about that. It was funny. This is going to be the interactive part of that magic band experience. So they're going to link your magic band and you're going to like relate to how you flew the Millennium Falcon, and you'll be like, hi there, like Galactic Trader or whatever. You'll have like a different name depending on how you are interacting with the land. That is the part I'm most excited about. I cannot wait for all of those little details. I got to tell you, I am beyond excited. An infinity out of 10. All right, Twister, I love it. 100 out of 10. We went on it twice. My kids 7 out of 12 didn't like it, but we like the new one. Okay, so I'm sad because there won't be as many rides open for Disney Hollywood Studios when I go in March. Yes, Disney Hollywood Studios is not going to have many things open at all. 10 out of 10. Renee's got a 10. Gianna's got lots of hearts there. 100 out of 10 for Disney Nerd. Wait, never said it started with a mouse. Some other employee said that. Don't remember who, though. It all started by a mouse. Yes, that's for sure. We have 50,000 out of 10 for Kylie. This will be insane. I'm planning on a 2019 trip now, but I'm scared of the crowds. I got to tell you, I'm scared of the crowds too. If you thought Pandora was intense, just wait until Star Wars Land's open. Just wait. It's going to be mobbed, but it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. This is going to be super immersive for someone my age, 8 and 10. That's going to be fantastic. Man, I can't wait for you. 1,000 galactic credits. Galactic Dacterias don't work here now. Excited with you. I can't wait. I cannot wait to experience it. I mean, every aspect of it to me sounds exciting. So I cannot wait for the rides, the food, everything about it. And, oh yes, Rex is going to be the DJ in the cantina. I'm kind of sad because I wanted the dun 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 dun. I wanted the standard cantina music. I have a feeling it's still going to be around, but Rex is going to be the DJ, so that's going to be cool. I can't wait for Rex to return. We all do love Rex, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so so next thing I want to talk about, which is, in my opinion, one of the most exciting things that was announced. One of the most exciting things. We have Star Wars Land, which to me is super exciting, but we all knew about it. This Star Wars hotel, to me, is just... This hotel, this resort, this place is going to be an adventure in and of itself. It's going to be it. This is it. This is where you go for your Star Wars adventure. I'm jumping out of my chair with excitement here. Now, the rumor, this has not been confirmed, but the rumor is you'll get like a 2-night, 3-day stay at the Star Wars Resort. It is going to be unbelievably expensive. I mean, crazy expensive. That's my understanding. Again, just a rumor. We don't know anything about it. But it will be your experience. Like basically, when you go to the Star Wars Resort, you are going to be going and then just staying there the whole time. That's going to be your vacation inside the resort. I am so excited for this. I can't even begin to tell you. I am so excited. And every single room will have a view out to space. I'm out of my mind excited. I want to hear your thoughts about it. I know, the hotel. It's going to be... I'm waiting for the 50th anniversary. That's a good idea. Ashley, the price per night is going to be crazy. But Star Wars fans will love it for sure, I'm sure. But I know, even though the prices are going to be crazy, it's going to be booked up. It's going to be booked up forever. So it's going to be tough to get in there. Backstory bed, 100 out of 10. Scared it's going to be so expensive, but so worth the immersion. I agree. I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait. Marisol, 100. I have to start on my piggy bank now. I gotta tell you, I gotta start on my piggy bank now. Really, best hotel ever, Jessica. I have a feeling it's going to be one of the best of the best. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am about it. 10. It will be so immersive. I wonder if the plan is to try to possibly connect the hotel to Galaxy's Edge. I have a feeling that you are right about that. I think that there's going to be a separate entrance to go to Galaxy's Edge, maybe even separate times. I'm wondering if it's going to be something to do with DVC, if they're going to let DVC folks use their points there. But I don't know if it's going to be a DVC resort. Probably not. I think it's going to be just like crazy different, like totally new. But I feel like this is the future of Disney resorts. Right here. This immersion is the future of Disney resorts. Can't wait for your vlogs when you stay there. I cannot wait to do it with you. Did you see the vlog from today, by the way? What did you think? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. I loved making it. I got the third one coming up tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I did not catch a date for the Star Wars Hotel, but I think it's going to be by the 50th anniversary. So that should be a lot of fun. Where will it be? I have a feeling it's going to be right next to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I got to keep calling it that. It's not Star Wars Land. It's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I got to call it that now. But it's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. I cannot wait to go. I'm just out of my mind excited. Okay. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about with you is the minivan. Did you hear about this? Disney's Uber system has been confirmed. What do you think? What do you think? I'm actually relatively excited about this. This is, for me, this is like this is a 6 out of 10. A 6 or 7 out of 10. I'm excited, but I'm kind of wary of the price. And the fact that I think Disney, once they implement the minivans, which I think are pretty cool, they're Chevy Traverses, painted like Minnie Mouse, which I think are awesome. I feel like it's going to be maybe a little bit too expensive. Could be $15, $20 to, flat rate. That might be a little bit much, and I don't think they're going to allow Ubers to go at Disney World anymore. So that's the question at mind. I don't know. Let me know if you'd use it. I personally think I would for very unique situations. Like if I was going to Animal Kingdom Lodge, to Magic Kingdom at 2 in the morning and no buses were running, then I would use it. That's the kind of thing I would be using it for. Haven't had the time to watch my second vlog. Make sure you catch up on it. It's a lot of fun. The minivans, good pun. I know it's a good pun, isn't it? I'm about a 6 or 7 out of 10. Yes, for early dining reservations, any rumor on the price? Yes, Disney family, the rumor is $15 to $20 flat rate. Like throughout Walt Disney World, $15 or $20. I think it's going to be 15. We really don't know. I mean, if it's 10, I'll be fantastic. If it's based on the distance, I will be happy. But I heard flat rate, like bounced around. So we'll see how expensive it is. That's the one thing I'm kind of holding out for. How expensive is this minivan going to be? We'll find out together. I will still rent a car. Okay, so those who rent a car, it wouldn't really matter. 5 to 6 out of 10. So, okay, Ashley, you feel the same way. I feel like price is a big factor here. Disney, if you're listening, let's make it nice and inexpensive. I feel like you're going to get a lot of use out of it. Maybe like per distance. Maybe like, how about $10? I feel like flat rate, $10, I would take it. I feel like $10 is probably like where I would call it. Because I think I paid like $8 to get to Pandora. I think it was $8 to get to Animal Kingdom from Pop Century early in the morning and using Uber. So 10 would be perfect. So just 10, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. I'd be happy with it. I think they're cute too. Jeanette, I totally agree, but 15 I think would be too much. Love the second vlog. Would do minivan maybe once for the fun. Okay. Is it going to be like Uber? Gianna, Gianna, I feel like it's going to be like Uber where you can order it on your phone. There's rumors about like a separate app, but I have a feeling they would implement that with the Disney Parks app. We'll have to wait and see for it. I love the fact that it's painted that way. I think to me that's probably one of the most exciting parts about it. I'm really excited about it. Okay, also for those who are living across the pond, we've got Disneyland Paris getting the Marvel Resort. My sister, as soon as she learned about this, was jumping out of her chair. She wants to go to this Marvel Resort. It looks so exciting. I cannot wait to hear more about it. Yes, Marisol, I agree. $10 flat rate would be perfect. 20 is too much. 10 would be more. Would be good. I think 15 would be occasion. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like they could like tier it based on how busy it is. That makes sense too. Would they wonder if they will add a minivan ride if you are getting dining plan or something? Oh, that's a good point. Like if it's part of the like deluxe dining plan, if you could get like a minivan for something like that, that makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. I know, Christopher, 0 out of 10. Yeah, it's probably because we won't be allowed to, or won't be able to go there. Won't be able to get there. I won't be able to get there anytime soon, but hopefully in the future, in the distant future. Would they allow Walt Disney World to allow Lyft and Uber to still come? I don't think so. With this new minivan service, I have a feeling they're not going to allow Uber and Lyft to come by anymore, so we'll see. The Marvel Makeover, since the Disney New York was an exciting hotel already. I can't wait to see it. It definitely looks exciting. Disney's does not have anyone making any money, but yeah, that does happen sometimes. That's why I feel like Uber and Lyft won't be allowed to continue to operate when the minivans are out. This could be helpful as we almost missed reservations due to the stalled monorail. Okay, so that might be helpful to you. All right. The Marvel Hotel does look awesome. I can't wait. They should make a minivan package. That would be good, Bob. That would be really cool. Might not start at first, but maybe in the future. We'll see. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing it, hopefully in the distant future when I get to Paris Disneyland. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but you never know what the future holds. Okay, now for another exciting one for those DVC members among us, we've got the Riviera Resort, which is, I don't know about this. A lot of people said it's going to be at the Caribbean Beach Resort or Caribbean Beach Resort. I would imagine it would be. They said you're going to get views of Epcot and Hollywood Studios at night, and it's going to be connected with the gondola, but there was no confirmation that it's going to be at the Caribbean Beach Resort. So to me, this is interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing more about it. We'll have to wait and see. I wonder if they let you park hop to see it. Oh, I wonder about that. Excited about their new... Oh, you're getting to the cruise ships in a minute. 4 out of 10 for the new hotel. I don't see myself there for Disneyland Paris. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy concept art looks awesome, doesn't it? It does look really cool. All right, so Riviera Resort, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I want it to kind of go above and beyond, like the Polynesian or Animal Kingdom Lodge. And I look at it and I'm like, okay, that sounds exciting, but I want it to go beyond. I want it to be like the Disney flair. I want it to be something special, and not just a hotel. That's my opinion. I feel like they're gonna do a great job of it, though. Maybe they'll have like a pool inside, like going through the building. Who knows? They're gonna do anything with it. I'm looking forward to it. The DVC logo on the gondola map at Caribbean Beach Resort. Yes, Disney Family. That's why I think it will be there, but they never confirmed it. And they should, because there's a ton of construction, and I have a feeling it's going to be there, but we don't know for sure because they didn't confirm it yet. So hopefully we'll know for sure. I'm not a DVC member, but a new hotel is always great. Ashley, fully agree there. We can get some crowds out of the other hotels. I fully agree. Yes, the map showed it at Caribbean Beach Resort. Yes, I'm excited about it, but I'm wondering how much of a part it will be part of Caribbean Beach Resort, because they were doing a lot of construction in the middle of the Caribbean Beach Resort. So to me, it's going to be like they're going to relocate the custom house at Caribbean Beach to be over near where Caribbean Beach is now, or they're going to kind of put the Riviera Resort in the middle of Caribbean Beach. So it's going to be interesting. Yes, I have a feeling it's going to be expensive too. I really thought of that DVC would be more themed towards the Caribbean Beach theming. Yes, I thought so too. Riviera is going to be interesting though. We'll see about it. We'll find out more as the future comes around here. All right, next one. One that I am super excited about. This for me is a 10 out of 10, the gondola system. I am so excited to ride it. And you know what really surprised me was the fact that this is open. Like, I was sure that this was going to be a closed thing, but it looks like, okay, maybe that's a mirror. And you know what? It could be a mirror, but it looks like you can see out very clearly from the gondola that's going to go through Disney World. I mean, I'm so excited about it. It's going to be called the Disney Skyliner. I'm so excited about it. If you want to know more about the map of the Skyliner, you can find it in the video. We got it right in the video that we did originally about the Skyliner, the Disney gondola system. You can find that the I button in this video. But I'm so excited about it. 10 out of 10. So excited. To me, this makes a lot of sense. I'm hoping it's going to be kind of like a quicker form of transportation. But you can see in the picture there, you can see Epcot right there. You can see like other resorts below you. This, to me, I'm so excited about. I'm kind of wondering about times, though. How long it's going to take to go from Epcot to Hollywood Studios, and if they're going to have like different tracks to go like direct to Hollywood Studios, or you're going to have to go through the whole route. It's going to be interesting to see. I know heights. A lot of people are scared of heights. Let me know what you think about it. Are you scared of heights, or you're looking forward to it? Nancy, you're going to be closing your eyes the whole way. I have friends who I definitely know are going to be doing that. I cannot wait, though. I'm going to be looking out, taking lots of pictures. I can only imagine how the pictures are going to look at night. I'm hoping it's running when like fireworks are going on. I feel like it's going to be great. Skyliner makes you a little bit nervous. That's okay. 5 out of 10. Ben, yes, the gondolas. I like the idea, but sad it doesn't stretch everywhere like they said it would. But still 9 out of 10. Great for pictures. Totally agree there, Mike. They had a Skyway at Magic Kingdom for years, but when it first opened, yes, I remember that. They look similar, though. That's the part that surprises me. They look similar. Like they're like squares. I was expecting like an elongated thing, but they're squares and they look like they'll be somewhat like open. Well, kind of open. It's hard to tell from here. And they'll all be themed. Like I saw Haunted Mansion one and Mickey and Minnie one. It really looked cool. The glass Michael doesn't Disney isn't that crazy. Yes, okay, it's glass. Okay, thank you, it's glass. But it looks open. I don't know, in the picture it looks open, doesn't it? To me it looks open. Sky Island looks fun, but I'm afraid of heights, so not sure if I will be riding this. I know. A lot of friends are afraid of heights. I know Disney's going to be safe, but it should... I can't wait to ride it. Personally, I can't wait. I hope Gianna, good question. If it's raining or lightning, I feel like lightning, they would close it, but raining, they probably wouldn't. We'll have to wait and see. Wonder if this means fewer buses running. Disney family, good question. I would wonder about that, too. Hard to know. Laura, how right you are. The monorail does need a major update. Absolutely. I was hoping they would have that in this announcement, but unfortunately not. I'm sure you'll take some great shots from the air. Yes, Renee, that's one thing I cannot wait to do. Added value for DVC resorts nearby. Yes, and I'm wondering if they're actually going to stop like on top of the Riviera Resort, like a station right on top. That to me, that would make a lot of sense, but I have a feeling they might like do it just like on the ground next to the Riviera Resort. So we'll find out for sure as time goes by, but I got to tell you, beyond excited for the Disney Skyliner. Okay, now there's another new thing coming. There's a new theater coming to the Magic Kingdom. It looks interesting. It's themed after the Willis Theater. I don't know what's going to be in it. We're not sure, but it looks interesting. So new theaters, never heard. Christina, it should take crowds away from the buses. Yes, that gondola should. So even if you're afraid of heights, it will benefit all. Totally agree with you there. Great perspective. Doctor Who would make it much easier to get to the parks. Totally agree with you there. And especially, I like staying at Pop Century, and there's going to be a station there. So to me, that makes a lot of sense. When is this theater going to open? I'm not so sure, but I have a feeling a lot of this is going to happen by the time the 50th anniversary comes around. So cross your fingers. Hopefully around then. We'll find out for sure before you know it. But we don't know what's going to go in there. But to me, new theater, it definitely sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like this is a 6 out of 10 until I know more about it. So I'm excited about it. All right, now there's also a new Beauty and the Beast show. This is not the current one. They're going to use puppets and all these things on the Disney Cruise Lines. That looks really cool. I cannot wait. I wonder if it will be available when I go on my cruise. Hint, hint. I'll have that announcement before you know it. We're going to just confirm a few more things, and I will have that announcement. But the vlogs, I got to finish those first, so I cannot wait to share the rest of those with you. But then we'll have our announcement for the cruise. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. But maybe I'll be able to see the new Beauty and the Beast show. We'll see. Maybe. But it looks a lot of fun. It does look like fun. New shows definitely can't hurt. And on the new Disney cruise thing, we've got a third Disney cruise ship coming before you know it. Ben, you want the new Aladdin? The Aladdin should have come back. That would be great. By 2023, a new Disney cruise line, a third Disney cruise liner will be around, and they're all going to be uniquely themed. I cannot wait to try. I'm going to do more Disney cruises. I just know I'm going to love the one I'm about to go on, so I cannot wait for that. It's going to be great. 5 out of 10 need more info about the show, no question. Oh, no, Christopher can't afford a cruise. I know, the cruises are far more expensive. So that's why I have literally never been on one. So I'm looking forward to trying it for the first time, but they definitely are more expensive. We'll find out more about it as time goes by, I have no doubt. Now, Toy Story Land will open 2018. I am super excited about it. I cannot wait. Summer of 2018, they did not give us an exact date, but I have a feeling we're going to learn more about that kind of by the spring or maybe the fall of this year. Hopefully, we'll learn the exact dates, and we'll be able to plan a trip because I want to go to opening. I cannot wait for Toy Story Land. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. 10 out of 10 for me. So excited for Toy Story Land. And spilling on myself. Michael, you work so hard. Thanks again. Thank you, Tink. I really appreciate it. Highly recommend Disney Cruises. I've heard so many things about them, Gianna. I cannot wait. There's no doubt exciting news all around. New Disney cruise ships, 9 out of 10. Okay, I'm very excited about it. And maybe they'll get less expensive with new cruise ships. You never know. They want to fill more rooms. Maybe they'll get less expensive. We can just cross our fingers because they are kind of expensive, especially for when you're a Disney World goer and you go to Disney Cruise for the first time. It seems really expensive. So, Toy Story Land, 10 out of 10, 10.5 out of 10. I cannot wait. I can only imagine the great things we're going to see. There are new rides. There's going to be new restaurants. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. My favorite, Beauty and the Beast. Okay. Let's see. 10 out of 10. Super excited. 15 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for this one. I cannot wait. Renee, 10 out of 10. Can't wait to Star Wars and Toy Story Land. 10 out of 10. The fact that they're expanding and not taking away, or they're taking away little, but they're expanding to Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land to me makes so much sense, and I'm so glad they're doing it. Very excited about it. So that will be coming before you know it. Now let's run through a few more things for those in the West Coast who are there near California Adventure and Disneyland. We've got the Pixar Fest and Pixar Pier will be taking over in California Adventure. I know that this is a change. This is like a complete change, and there's a lot of debate on this one. They were taking away the original pier, and they're changing it with Pixar Pier. I think it's going. I don't know much about California Adventure. I've only been officially once, unofficially twice. So I personally think I can't wait for it, but I know a lot of people who go to Disneyland are going to be not so happy with this change because they love Pixar Pier. So there's a lot of back and forth on this one. I personally, though, can't wait for it. Let me know what you think about it. You've got a friend in me. I love it, Gianna. You don't generally do coasters, but I consider Slinky... You don't generally... Oh, Nancy doesn't generally do coasters, but he considers Slinky Dog. I think it's going to be really nice to Slinky Dog. It's not going to be like the one in China where they're doing the big U one. No, they're not doing that. For us, it's going to be more of a kind of a one, just a smooth ride. Oh, California Screaming. I don't think anything's going to happen to it. I'm pretty sure that's going to stay how it is. You can see some kind of roller coaster back there. I hope. Yeah. No, I think it's still back there. I don't think anything's going to change with California Screaming. I hope not. That would be bad. Don't do that. Disneyland is 3 miles away for you. Where to next? Oh, you got to give us updates. I want to hear from you. Let us know what you think. What date and year is the closing of Universe of Energy? I think that's also August 13th or in August. Soon. I think it's relatively soon. Please correct me if I'm wrong there. Oh, Billy, you want Cars Land too? That would be great. It's needed. We don't spend too much time at the pier right now. Okay, Gianna, that's great to know. So having kind of a revamp of the pier, I think would be great. But again, I haven't been to Disneyland that many times, so I'm really glad I can have my friends there in California who can tell us how they feel about Pixar Pier. Don't see Cars Land coming to Walt Disney World, but who knows? I would love Cars Land at Disney World, considering its success, but I don't see it happening either. I think the rides will stay. I have a feeling they'll stay too. I feel like they will. Good morning, Lonnie. Good to see you. How do you feel about Pixar Pier? You're right on time for it. Michael, any disappointments? I'm a little sad they didn't mention Zootopia Land or Moana Volcano Coaster. Tink. I feel the same way. I would have liked... you know what? Let me talk about that at the end. There's a few things I want to follow up with. I'm going to talk to you about it in the end, and we'll do a full follow-up. So if I don't get to it in a minute, remind me again. We'll get back to it. Okay, let's move on. Excuse me. To the Disneyland keeping the Paint the Night Parade. Now, this one caught me by surprise. So technically, wait a minute. I got a bone to pick with all my friends over there at Disneyland. So you get 2 nighttime parades and we get none. Come on now. We need a nighttime parade at Magic Kingdom. Something. And they even hinted at the Main Street Electrical Parade and how it's at Disneyland and everybody loves it, but they didn't say it was coming back to Magic Kingdom at Disney World. So you get an extra float, you get Paint the Night, and you get the Main Street Electrical Parade. We need one at Magic Kingdom. Oh my gosh. So they did say they were keeping a lot of secrets, Christopher, and that I'm going to touch on that at the end here. We're going to touch on that in a minute. But we need a new parade at Magic Kingdom. Come on now. We need a new parade. But I'm excited for all of my friends at Disneyland and California Adventure for Paint the Night to staying with you. So I'm looking for it. I love the Paint the Night Parade. I saw it for the first time when I went to Disneyland. It was incredible. I got to tell you, it's one of the most incredible parades I've ever seen. I absolutely love it. Come and visit. I'll come and visit you, Gianna, before you know it. Maybe for D23 2019. Maybe that's what I'll do. So there'll be more announcements then. But I would love to see, or maybe even sooner, maybe, who knows. But I would love to see Disneyland's Paint the Night again. It was a beautiful show. I'm glad you get to keep it. It's a beautiful one. Main Street Electrical Parade isn't staying for much longer. Ben, I have a feeling you're at the right moment there. I feel like Electrical Parade will leave Disneyland at some point. So you have it for now, but eventually it will leave. And where's it going to go? Where is it going to go? Is it going to come back to Magic Kingdom? To me, that doesn't really make sense to have it come back to Magic Kingdom. Maybe it will. I would love it if it did. But I feel like we might get a different parade altogether. We'll see. We're going to find out. But I feel like they would have hinted at it more. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, this is speculation at this point. I don't know. But yes, I need a trip out there. I definitely need another trip. It was a lot of fun last time. I want to go again. So we'll see about what the future holds. Very curious as to if they hinted on the new nighttime parade for Disney World. Yes, they hinted at something. In that storage building, but they didn't tell us anything in particular. It's a perfect parade for Disney's California Adventure. I totally agree with you, Lonnie. I think it's perfect for you guys. I think it's one of the best, and I loved it. I personally did. They should be in a warehouse. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing some other parades coming to Magic Kingdom before you know it. We'll see. We'll learn more before you know it. Now, what's next? Halloween at Cars Land. A lot of people are very excited about this and have asked me about costumes at Cars Land. I think costume policy at Disneyland is a little bit different than Disney World. I don't think costumes are going to be allowed at for Halloween Cars Land, just because it's a little different than like the Magic Kingdom for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, where we get to dress in costume. So I don't think that's going to change, but it does look exciting to have the Halloween theming at Cars Land. I think it's going to be great. I cannot wait to see it in the future, and I'll clearly have to make one of my trips at a time where I'm seeing some of the Halloween and some other things that are happening, so I'm looking forward to that. Maybe a new type of Main Street Electrical Parade. You're so right, Doctor Who. Maybe we'll do something like something new and combined with Main Street Electrical Parade. That would be great. That's going to look good. Yes, I agree. Halloween will look great, but I think, again, I think Nancy touched on it well. Magic Kingdom does do Halloween extremely well at Disney World, and so this is the California Adventure's way of kind of doing a little bit, too, of Halloween. I think they're going to continue to expand on it, though, so that should be cool. All right, so moving on. We've got this hatch, which a lot of my friends over there at Disneyland and California Adventure have seen. And we're learning more about, they didn't use this word, but Marvel Land. Now, a lot of people have said, do they have space for this? I'm not sure about this. All they did confirm is that Spider-Man and the Avengers are coming soon. That's all they said. That's all they said. So we're going to find out what this hatch has to do with it. But I'm guessing it's going to be something very exciting. Let's see. Amanda, Cars Land is stunning. The Halloween overlay should be awesome. I can't wait to see it, especially at night. Maybe they'll extend the nighttime so we can see a little bit more. That would be great. What Walt Disney World's Halloween is so much better just for the costume privilege. Ben, I tend to agree with you. I love Halloween at Disney World. I haven't really been to Halloween for Disneyland, so I can't really say. But I love Halloween at Disney World. Going back in September, it's going to be great. I know Marvel in Disneyland. You're jealous, Nancy. I am too. It's about a contract that you don't get to have Marvel in Florida, but maybe in the future. Never know. Did Disney and Universal reach a deal? Not that I know of, but maybe 2019 something will come around. You keep hearing these whispers about things. Hard to know for sure. But Marvel Land, maybe we'll learn more about that soon. Again, this is the kind of thing that Disney Parks blog should touch on in the future. Now, I'm going to touch on this now. A lot of my friends have been asking me, Michael, there are a lot of things we did not hear about that we were expecting to hear about. It's true, but Disney Parks blog has a tendency to broadcast these things later on with those exact dates, what's happening, what the changes are, and maybe some other things that I'm going to touch on in a second. But the Disney Parks blog, they have a lot of things coming out, and that's where I'll be watching too when we watch for these updates coming up. Going to the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Time for the first time this year. Christopher, so excited for you. Michael, Epcot, getting those gondolas. They sure are. Guardians. Oh, yes, it's going to be fun. So, yes, they're kind of, they are part of Marvel. But I wonder if it was part of the original deal. I think Guardians is like a later deal. I don't know. I really don't know the specifics. Marvel, 10 out of 10. I'm so excited for more Marvel in the parks. It's going to be great. My sister loves Marvel, too. All right, so moving on. Fantasmic has returned, and if you haven't seen it, it looks amazing in the video. I didn't watch it all, but it looks amazing. I'm very glad for Disneyland friends and California friends that you have the opportunity to see Fantasmic again. It's a great show. I have a feeling we're going to get some changes to our Fantasmic soon, too. Maybe. Hard to know for sure. But with all the changes in Hollywood Studios, I would be surprised if we didn't get some. Nancy, Doctor Strange would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool to have it at Disney Park, Doctor Strange? Yes, it would. I'd love to see Doctor Strange at a Disney Park. Let's see. Ben, in Florida, Disney can't use their Avengers assets for Walt Disney World, but just Guardians and Doctor Strange. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, that as of now, but maybe Universal and Disney will reach a deal. Hard to know for sure. Just don't care for the new modern Mickey. Not happy with the version that will be coming out. Holly, I tend to agree with you. The new cartoon Mickey is not my absolute favorite. I prefer the older version personally, but I'm looking forward to Mickey having his own ride. Guardians was not part of the original deal. Yes, you're so right there, Stefan. Okay, now let's move on to my thoughts for the future, because there were several things that were not announced that I am expecting. Personally, I'm expecting some things that were not announced at D23 for the future. Now these, again, what follows now is speculation and Michael's thoughts for the future. Don't know if these are going to come true. We'll find out momentarily. But stay tuned to the Disney Parks blog for these kind of changes. But the first one that I'm thinking of, again, none of these are confirmed. What's going to happen? This is confirmed. This map is confirmed. But what are the specifics? What are the specifics for this change? Because if you look at this map, and I'm going to take myself away for a second here so you can see the map a little better. Take a look at this real quick. The map. Look at that map. You got those circular buildings throughout. And the Fountain of Nations is clearly being kept, which I'm really happy about. But there are all sorts of changes that are happening that we can't even really see right now. So I'm hoping we learn more soon about what's going to be happening to Epcot. So that should be exciting. Hopefully Disney will give us more about the information on Future World. We don't know much about it. And going on that point, what is going to happen to the Imagination Pavilion? You know, there was a lot of rumor and speculation about the Imagination Pavilion and the changes to Epcot. And Disney did keep a lot of secrets. They kept a lot of secrets. They kept a lot of things private. So there's no doubt we're going to get more updates. But I have a feeling, and this is only Michael's thoughts and Michael's rumor not confirmed, that Inside Out, oops, oh my gosh, I missed that. Inside Out will be coming to the Imagination Pavilion, and it will take the place of where Figment is now. However, I hope and I think that Figment will remain at Epcot and Future World. So those are my hopes for the future. I would love to see an Inside Out ride. I love Inside Out. I do want the Figment to be around. I want Figment to be around. I wore this shirt today for a specific reason. I want Figment to stay. I miss Figment. Already, even just being away from him for a little bit. I miss Figment's original ride. There are a lot of things I miss about Figment. I wanted to stay around, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I have a feeling this is going to come true. All right, last but not least, we kept hearing all these rumors. The biggest rumor out there, everywhere. Everyone was talking about it. This is confirmed. It's coming. You saw it all over. It's all sorts of articles. But in reality, it did not get confirmed. This is why it is so important to remember, wait for Disney to announce these things before using the word confirmed. That's why I always say rumor or confirmed. The following is a rumor. The rumors that we heard about a new pavilion being added to World Showcase. We heard about it for months. For months we heard about it. But there was no announcement. So what does that mean? Does that mean that there will never be a new pavilion? Is Brazil not coming? Are we not getting Spain? No, not necessarily. We probably will still get new pavilions. But it was not confirmed. Now I do believe that Disney will have new pavilions in the future. I truly believe that new pavilions are coming soon. There's no doubt to me. But for right now, I think that Disney is keeping a lot of things secret, and they're going to be announcing it little by little as we move forward. Anyway, those are the thoughts and my thoughts about the D23 things. I want to hear from you. Now, let me know your favorite thing, what you're looking forward to, what wasn't announced, what you're not happy about. If you have any questions for me, now's a great time for it. Thanks for joining me, though. I really appreciate it. Okay, new pavilion, no announcement. I know, Amanda, I totally agree with you. Like, what happened? Come on, we were expecting a new pavilion. But still nothing. They didn't mention anything about it. I know, it's that to me surprised me. It really did. It really surprised me that they didn't mention something. They should. They said we're rethinking future. World Showcase. They didn't mention Illuminations either. So kind of happy about that. But we'll see. We'll see about what they announce in the future. I have a feeling something. We need Brazil. Brazil would be cool. Spain would be cool too. Pegasus Land. There you go. Starting the rumor. Yeah, there are so many rumors, and that's why I am adamant. I stress the fact that when I say rumor, it's rumor, and confirmed. There's a big difference. So rumor. I can't wait for Tron 2. This is my new background. Look at that one. See, you can tell what I'm really excited about. Thanks, Renee. If you got to go, I totally understand. Thanks for joining us for a while. I'm glad I could recap it for you, Dumay. It's my pleasure. So excited for Ratatouille. I'm so excited for Ratatouille. And from Paris Disneyland, it looks amazing. Big thing about Pavilion is the country has to be... Wait a minute. Big thing about the Pavilion... country has to be bored. Not sure I understand that one. Nothing about the Moana ride either, or that volcano. You're right. There's nothing about that, too. There's no up ride. Ratatouille. Yes, that would be awesome. I can't wait for it. Wish we'd heard about new entertainment in the parks parades. I totally agree. We need a new parade at Magic Kingdom, like seriously, right away. Anyway, there are a lot of things I'm sure will be announced within the next few weeks or months on the Disney Parks blog, because that's what they always do. They announce these things later. They give us some really good things, and then they announce a lot of other good things later. Michael, I saw a couple people wearing Banshees. How cool! That's really cool. Waiting to understand more about China's change. Oh, yes, that's another one that it wasn't as big a change, but they're doing the China Pavilion. Again, they're doing the 360 without the seams in the middle, so seamless 360, which will be really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also huge Haunted Mansion fans, so wish they'd talk about that restaurant. Amanda, you never know. Maybe the Disney Parks blog will come out with it later. Hard to know. Let's see. The country may need to sponsor, or may need to sponsor it. That's a good point. The country may need to sponsor it. That's a good point. No Sugar Rush either. That would have been great. Maybe they'll do that with the Tomorrowland Speedway. Never know. Tron Ride, 10 out of 10. I'm excited about it too. So many exciting announcements. It's re-energized your Disney excitement. Gianna, I want to experience it all. It's going to be so much fun. I can't even begin to tell you. And we'll be experiencing together. I can't wait for that. So excited about the news. No word about the 3 Caballeros. Yes, the gondolas are confirmed. If you notice that Epcot Art Wonders of Life is still there, it wouldn't be surprised if Inside Out was there instead where Imagination is. Good point. Future gaming, maybe. Thank goodness for season passes. Christopher, you could not be more right on that one. Ratatouille, Tron, and Star Wars Resort are the best news ever. Can you imagine? I'm just imagining the future of Disney. It's so bright. So excited about it. The restaurant by Mission Space looks so good. Lonnie, that's one of the restaurants I cannot wait for. I hope it comes out soon because I'm just like bouncing out of my chair with excitement about these things. I'm excited about the details on Marvel at Disney's California Adventure. Sounds fun. Someone said on Twitter, and I totally agree, Grease Pavilion would be awesome. I think that'd be great. Could meet Hercules and Meg. That would be awesome. I would love that. That would be so cool. I love Hercules, so that would be really cool. Hercules and Meg and doing all that, and maybe they could do like the Zero to Hero drink. Do you remember? This is a super throwback. You may not remember this. They had this Zero to Hero drink, and he had that blue oh gosh, what's it called? Like the like a pillar in the Greece monuments, and you drank like this slushy out of it. I had one as a kid, and it was like the best drink ever, and I forgot where you got it from, and it was like the Hercules theme right after the movie came out, and I loved it, and they stopped doing that. That's one thing I would love to see again. That would be perfect at the Greece Pavilion. To me, that makes a lot of sense. And if you weren't already excited enough before these announcements, I know, Christopher. I know. We got the rumors, and now we got confirmations of a lot of the rumors. So there's so many things coming. Guardians of the Galaxy announcement is awesome. I know. Ninda from New Hampshire, shout out to you. How are you? So pumped to become an annual pass holder. From this year on, Disney Nerd, I'm so excited for you. I cannot imagine. I know. I got to be an annual pass holder now. It's like the urge to be an annual pass holder is stronger than ever. Yes, true. Backstory Ben. Hades could have a ride or something, or maybe not through Hades ride. Maybe you can do like Mount Olympus ride. That would be probably better. Maybe Hades could be the villain. Disney Nerd, you sure won't regret it with an annual pass. I wish Indiana Jones at Disneyland would come to Disney World. That was my favorite ride at Disneyland by far. I loved Indiana Jones. It was amazing. Michael, Sandy was so excited about the Tron ride. I cannot wait. Now, that's probably going to push a trip that I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Shanghai Disneyland in like 10 years. I don't know when I'll go. But that's definitely going to push plans for that in the future because we're going to get Tron, and that's the one I really want to see. I hope Star Wars Resort won't be too expensive that if you can afford it. That's a good point. I really hope the Star Wars hotel isn't too expensive either, but this is a rumor. 100% rumor. But what I heard, and this is only rumor, is like $1,000 for one person for a 2-night, 3-day stay. That's just a rumor. Not confirmed, but that's just what I heard. I don't know if it's going to come true. I hope it's not that much. I really hope it's not that much, but I can't wait to see what it's all about. The rumor that I wished was announced was what they're going to do with Figment. I want Figment to stay. I want to be confirmed about Figment to stay. I want to hear about him soon. I hope Star Wars Resort... Oh, yes. I wonder what direction we'll be taking with the Muppets in Hollywood Studios. Hopefully more Muppets. I love the Muppets. And if you haven't seen Muppet Mobile Lab at Epcot, I love Muppet Mobile Lab. Totally love them. Well, Hades in control of Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, so he's got some. That's true. He does have some representation. I'm confused by all that Muppet area, too. Expansion or not. Maybe they'll expand upon that as well and get some more Muppets in there. It'll still be exciting to see Star Wars Hotel from the outside for me, at least. I totally understand you there. Sounds reasonable. If Muppets Courtyard going to be finished soon, hopefully it'll be finished soon. I'd love to see more Muppets in the future. Love the Muppets. But I think I'm really excited about Toy Story Land, so that's going to be great. Anyway, if you have any other questions, let me know really quick, and then I'll let you go for the day. Thanks again for spending so much of your weekend with me. There's so much we did this weekend. There's only one live stream on the weekends. This is rare. We're doing 2, but I want to do a follow-up because a lot of my friends want to get confirmations about what's going on, so I wanted to let you know. Thanks again for being a part of it with me. It means a great deal. Mickey and Minnie Ride is awesome. I can't wait for that. It's going to be great, but I will miss the Great Movie Ride. It's good. I've already seen it for my last time. I'm going to miss it a lot. That's the thing. I got to see the Muppet Mobile Lab. It's a great one. You've got to see it. And they come out at the weird times. They come out there at weird times. You can never plan it. I always just stumble across it. And that's, I think, how they want to do things. Have a wonderful week, Disney family. You too, everybody. Have a wonderful week today. Make it magical. And I cannot wait to share what the future of Disney has for all of us. I know it's going to be spectacular. Thanks again for spending some of your weekend with me. It means a great deal. Wanted to say we enjoyed meeting you on your 4th of July trip. It was so fun meeting you as well. We were the family of 4 behind you. Oh, it was so nice to meet you. It really was. Have a great Disney weekend, the rest of your weekend, and a great week ahead. Thanks again for being a part of it with me. Have a magical one. Until next time, have a magical day.